Here are 5 products that you can sell for $5,000 each. Now, before you say it, this is going to be a lot easier than you think and 100% digital. Everything that I'm going to walk you through is something that you can create once and sell over and over and over again. So just imagine making $5,000 in one sale. If you've ever said to yourself, you know what? One sale wouldn't be hard for me to do in a month, or I could do 4 sales in a month, then imagine what you can do if each of those sales were $5,000. All right, let me dive right into it. For those of you that are new here, my name is Shayla, and I am here to help you to monetize your knowledge utilizing deep digital products. And my favorite digital offer is, you guessed it, ebooks. And today I'm going to be talking about how you can license ebooks. But let's talk about those different products that you can be able to create, because you can do this right now, whether you have a full-time job, full-time entrepreneur, you name it. If you're looking for an additional revenue stream that's bringing in a substantial amount of money, this is it. So the first one is professional development workbooks. Now, you've probably heard about people creating workbooks and journals, but what I'm going to talk to you about is creating professional development workbooks. These are workbooks that are helpful for organizations, companies that need for their staff to improve their skill set. So what you are going to do is going to be to begin to research common workplace challenges that you have the capabilities of resolving. Let's say that you're a therapist and you want to help organizations to be able to help their staff manage conflict or to manage their mental health. Or maybe you are a fitness instructor and you want to help people to be able to have a healthier staff. Whatever your individual expertise is, I want you to think about how you can help or support individuals professionally. Now, the way that you're going to be able to make $5,000 off of this product is you're going to create this tool and then license the rights to companies. Now, licensing rights just means that you are providing them with permissions to use this the way that you are going to outline with them in your agreement. Now, organizations are going to want to pay higher premium prices for this because it gives them the opportunity to provide it directly to their staff. You don't have to worry about one individual buying it, because if they have a staff of 200 people, all of their team now has access to this tool. And if you divide that by your 5,000, you see the investment per staff is not high for them, but it's a great starting rate for you. So professional development workbooks are one of the ones that I like to go to, especially for those of you that are still in corporate spaces, or if you used to be in corporate spaces. Creating these tools and then pitching it directly to organizations allows you to generate revenue without having to be on social media. And if you are going to utilize social media to increase this even more, I would say check out LinkedIn. This is going to be a great lead generator for you to be able to drive sales. Now, professional development workbooks are also amazing to sell to conferences. If you know of conferences happening in that particular industry, pitching directly to them as a download for the people that are coming to their conference, another great bonus for you to be able to generate money. Again, this is digital. Once they purchase it from you, it's nothing else that you need to do. Now, this leaves room for upsells, because usually what happens when my clients position something like this is that organization or company comes back and says, hey, how much extra to have you come in and facilitate this tool? Or how much extra for you to create a video for us? Again, you can do all of these things and be able to even scale your revenue even more. If you are someone that wants to get into speaking opportunities, definitely make sure you tap into this one. All right, the next one is going to be onboarding tools. Onboarding tools is actually the one that got me into licensing. Back, many moons ago, before my life as an entrepreneur, I was a compliance manager. And I was a compliance manager up until I was let go out of that position. Now, at the time of me being let go, there were so many things that I thought of I wanted to do as far as business, but I had no idea that this was even one of them. Well, let's circle back to 3 years ago. I pitched the same type of organization that let me go all those years ago and provided them with an onboarding tool for compliance managers, a tool that I wish I had when I was in that position to have better helped me with the job. Imagine using your story of getting fired as your resume for creating a tool that you could sell for $5,000. But that is what I'm telling you right now. If there's a position that you have currently occupied yourself or are actively in now, you can create an onboarding guide and sell it to HR departments. HR departments will utilize this guide because usually the person training you for the job is never the person who's done the job, because usually that person isn't there anymore. It's very rare that a person that was there is training their replacement. So because you already know this position, you can create a tool and that organization can tweak it and customize it and add their own sauce to it to make sure that it's relevant for their agency. This is a way that you can begin by identifying a specific industry that you want to focus in on, create an easy to follow interactive training modules and kind of walk them through the different parts that they need to go over, and then pitch it directly to HR departments. Now, if you're struggling with the idea of pitching, don't worry, hang tight. At the end, I'm going to tell you how to do it. The next one I'm going to cover, number 3, is process templates for industry peers. There's other people in your industry that want to do what you're doing. How often have you said, oh my goodness, there's so many people in my industry that's watching my page? Cool, turn them into customers. You can turn your competitors into customers by creating tools that they can license from you. For example, I had an ebook that did not really do well on my particular platform, but I knew of another business that was in a related field that had a different audience than me, and I knew that they could do better with this product. Their audience was bigger. It was something that they like to talk about. So I took this particular ebook and I pitched it to them for them to buy from me so that they can sell. This allowed me to make more money in a single sale, and it helped them because they now have a tool that they did not have to create. It saved them time and energy, and ultimately it made me money. If you are in any profession, this will work. If you are a hairstylist, your policies, your consultation forms, all of those things that you do to bring on your customers, you can use that as ready-made process templates to walk through other individuals that are in the same industry. If you are a contractor, you can do the same thing. If you are a realtor, whatever your individual process are for your industry, consider turning those things into templates and then selling them to other businesses, especially bigger businesses than yours, and being able to generate $5,000. All right, we're rolling straight over to number 4. And this is another one that I love. And you're going to see my bias of what I used to do before entrepreneurship, but youth program curriculum, creating programs for youth. Now you might be thinking, Shayla, I don't do anything with kids. I only work with adults. Great. Then childify, or whatever the word would be, your actual practice. For example, everyone knows me for my ebook course. We create an ebook course that teaches entrepreneurs how to generate their own revenue through ebooks. It's a course that does really well. Well, I turned that into ebookonomics and started selling it to schools. This allows me to take the same framework that I had before, and now I am turning it into pieces that teens can understand, and it applies to their life. You can do the same thing, and you can create a curriculum that is for youth and sell it directly to schools. You can sell it to schools and be able to generate this money, or you can skip the schools and sell it directly to county initiatives that have like diversion programs, prevention dollars, or even workforce development, and they will pay for you to get this into schools. See where I'm going with this? $5,000 can easily be made by utilizing this one. Now, the last one, and this is perfect for those of you that are nonprofits that are looking and thinking of ways that you can be able to make money outside of just grants. This one is community resources. This is perfect for my nonprofits. You already know how to access the community, and a lot of county initiatives and county dollars are looking for ways to connect with what's currently going on with community members. If you're able to create a resource or a guide that they can purchase for the community to have access to, now you've generated $5,000. Your grants will thank you later because you're now creating money on your own. But ultimately, you'll be able to impact your community by creating a resource designed just for them. Now, I told you before that I was going to get back to pitching because any of these ideas only work if you know how to position yourself to those that need it. Well, I've created a course that is going to walk you through step by step how to frame, how to create these products, how to protect them, and how to pitch and go into agreements with individuals. No, I am not an attorney, so I'm going to be providing you with templates from a strategy standpoint. But the best part about ebook licensing is you do not need an attorney to be able to do it. Having one, of course, is a great benefit, and that is why I had one partner with me on this course. But you do not necessarily need one in order to do it. It's no different than other transactions you do when you are creating contracts and agreements yourself. Now, if you're interested in that course, it is www.producttolicense.com. I'm going to make sure that I link it below, but check it out, click on it, access it, and let me know your thoughts. If you learned something here and you want to comment your favorite one for me to dive into even more, leave it for me below.